Honestly, that leaves me with two questions. When I think about that reality of Christian fellowship, it leaves me with two questions. The first question is it worth it? Is it worth it? I think if you've been walking in deep Christian fellowship for a while, especially in our church and our life groups, you've come face to face with this question. On a Tuesday night at 6:15. 6:30, sorry. On a Tuesday night, you've come face to face with this question. Is it worth it? Is Christian fellowship actually worth the effort, actually worth the difficulty? Why do we continue to do this? Why don't I just come up with some excuse not to show up? Is it worth the cost? Is it worth the cost? Is it worth the difficulty? Is it worth the drama? This is something we have to be settled on. Is it worth it? The answer to this question is yes. If you bear in mind the true point of Christian fellowship, and I think we misunderstand the true purpose of Christian fellowship. If we bear in mind the true purpose, I want to bring up what Paul says in 1 Corinthians chapter 1, verse 9. He says, you were called into the fellowship of his Son, Jesus Christ our Lord, that he is the center of our fellowship. And I would say he is the aim of our fellowship as well. I would say the true essence of Christian fellowship is following Christ together. Following Christ together. It is going through this life together that we might more and more know Christ and make him known. That's what Christian fellowship is. So here's actually the question. I want to tweak it a little bit. I know I asked, is it worth it? The true question is he worth it? The true question is he worth it? If the point of Christian fellowship is to know him more, if the point of Christian fellowship is to grow in him, if we know that our God has been using the fellowship of believers for 2,000 years to grow his people up together, then the question is not simply, is it worth it? Is Christ worth it? Is knowing him worth it? Is it worth the difficulty? Because you know, if you've been with us for a while, you know he's going to use the difficulty to grow you. He's going to use it to strengthen you. He's going to use it to teach you to lean on him. Is he worth it?